So seeing that I recruit agents nationally to sell things like final expense face-to-face or over the phone, I get a lot of questions about the viability from an income standpoint of how much money can be made selling final expense. So what I'm going to do in this video is kind of give you my perspective as to what really is actually achievable as far as income goes. My name is David Duford, owner of Duford Insurance Group. I train and recruit agents nationally to sell final expense face-to-face and over the phone, as well as Medicare and annuities. So bottom line, final expense is one of the best carriers or best products I think new agents can get started with. The income is fast. It's a very high income on a fast cash flow basis, being that it's a one-call close and a not complicated product. It's something very simple for many people getting started in insurance to learn versus something more advanced perceptively like annuities or other products like that pay high commission but are a little higher stakes and a little more complicated. So final expense is great, and the income earning opportunity is fantastic too. While the first year usually is a learning curve year for most people, what I tell my agents, my expectation for them, is that they should be striving for a net income, not gross production, but a net income greater than $100,000 in their second full year in the business. If they're not hitting that, it's either they don't want to or they're not really working hard enough to do it. So you should be second year, maybe third year, hopefully second, making a six-figure net income after you account for all of your costs of doing business. And I would even argue it's not really worth doing this business if you're not hitting that by that period of time. Now, what's the highest income you can earn? Well, last year in 2019, my best income earner made a net of approximately $300,000 to $350,000 after his expenses. He worked like an animal, ran 40 plus appointments a week, was very consistent in his performance, and his income showed for it. I would say more often than not, that is the absolute pinnacle of income earning. And so with that said, the ceiling for income is a lot lower in final expense relative to other products. That's why I kind of commonly call final expense a gateway drug as far as a product goes. It gets you into the business, it gets you hungry for insurance sales to see the opportunity, but it also is a bridge to other ones. Like for example, what we do to drive up a higher income than say a low six-figure income is to incorporate Medicare cross sales after the agent is experienced and consistent enough with final expense. If the agent doesn't want to do this, we don't require the agent to do that. But there is the opportunity, if you can write final expense, you probably can do well with our Medicare Advantage strategy. And we have people writing 300, 400, 500 Medicare Advantage cases that we're doing final expense. And the cool thing is if they can hit 1,000 cases in 2 years, 3 years, which is something we've seen happen, then they're making at the time of this recording a passive monthly income of approximately, do the math real quick, $22,000 plus a month for life. As long as those clients are served, as long as they don't die, that happens, but you get referrals, you write more business, right? So the way we get to a higher income using final expense is to seg or transition a lot of the times into Medicare. We think of both final expense and Medicare as a hand-in-glove type of sales system. You need money fast, so you get started with final expense. Once you're grounded and consistent, and if you're not happy with a six-figure income, which if you are, great, that's no problem. But if you want more, or if you want more passive income versus an active income that's required by final expense, and we seg you into, or teach you to seg you into Medicare on your existing clients, on your existing final expense leads, there's so much opportunity in it to increase your income, detach your work from your income, and enjoy both the fruit of your labors and income, and certainly the lifestyle that could come from a business where a big portion of your income is passively generated. So I hope that gave you a little more perspective of what's possible with final expense and what it could build into, whether you stick to final expense or cross-sell other products. Bottom line, the insurance business is absolutely fantastic. There's more opportunity every single day, and you should absolutely be doing something in it and be committed to something, Because if you give yourself the time and energy and effort to do well, the sky's the limit in the business. It really is. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to this video. I do trainings like this daily. If you'd like to learn more about my insurance agency opportunity as it relates to final expense and Medicare, click the link above or below. It'll take you to an FAQ page where you can learn more. If you have any comments on final expense, income earning opportunity, or Medicare, leave them below. Have questions, that kind of thing. Happy to address them personally. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and have a good rest of your week. Bye.